Please don't touch. What is going on, folks? Welcome to Keynote Comics, the place where you can discover comic books and comic book related content. If you are viewing us right now, just want to say thank you. We have been gone for 2 days.
2 days.
2 weeks. I don't even know what to say.
Just laugh, cough away.
But basically, Slam was gone 1 week. I got injured the next week. I'm still technically injured, but better that I can at least cough where I shouldn't be in so much pain. I mean, did I say cough?
Yes.
Laugh, or cough, or move awkwardly, breathe awkwardly. I had a pinched nerve, guys, so it was pretty bad. I could barely walk, so that is over now to an extent. still healing. I'd say I'm probably about at 97% right now, so glad to be back. And it kind of sucks that we missed those 2 weeks because a lot has happened within the media as far as comic book content with other books or stuff that's currently going on with the streaming platforms or movies and TV series that are coming out. But we're not going to go back into that stuff in today's content. We're just going to strictly stick with what's going on for this week. So, as usual, this is Stash Cash for Pass, where we basically discuss.
Oh my God, you said it right.
I did. But where we basically discuss the top 10 list from the 3 different platforms, which is CBSI, Comic Book Invest, Cover Price, and Key Collector. So we don't use every single book on all the lists, because one of the things we've been doing is that if it's been on there multiple times throughout several weeks, we're not going to keep covering it. We're just going to talk about the newest books, what we think about them. Are they in our collection? And if so, are we keeping them? Are we selling them? If it isn't in our collection, are we going out to try and find these books? Are we just like, nah, it's not even worth our time? And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we're going to start off with the CBSI list. And starting that list is Avengers. Actually, this came out this year. So this is Avengers 36. And this issue happens to have Moon Knight and Black Panther on the cover going head to head. And if you guys remember back when Stan Lee passed, they had a banner on the top of a lot of the books where it listed his, birth to resting period. So they basically did the same thing with that for Chadwick Boseman, and it is basically a tribute for that. So that book has been going up in price. Pretty much, I believe that's the reason why. I could see a lot of people, want to get their hands on it if it happened to sell out. It is something kind of nice to have because it's a tribute cover for Black Panther, and then it has that little, banner on top for Chadwick Boseman. Books currently going from $15 to $20. Not really what I'd say I'd want to pay on that area, I guess, for it. It does meet the criteria where I can fall in and be like, all right, if I'm just paying for a cover, I can definitely do it. But I'd kind of want something a little bit more to it than just that. I think that this is a book that you can, if you really want it, you can wait a little bit, and then stuff will eventually start to calm down, since there isn't anything like key event in it, to my knowledge. I'm gonna say that right now. And this should allow you the ability to pick up one of these copies. You probably even be able to pick it up for about, let's say, maybe 5, 6, maybe even less than that, with down the later on in the year. So this would have to be a pass for me. But I'm very interested to read this issue because I was reading this Avengers series, and I kind of got turned off with it because it was during when I got started. They were running into the big event. I think that might have been War of the Realms. Don't quote me on it, but I just lost interest because they started making all these other Avengers tie-ins, and it got really off from the main thing that was going on at the time that I was reading, where this is actually the time frame where Blade joined the Avengers. Then they had the thing with Robbie Reyes and Johnny Blaze and Hell and stuff like that, and that really got my interest. On top of that, with what was going on with Mephisto's, sinister plan and stuff like that. And so once everything came back, I didn't know what to do. So I just never got back in it. I'm going to try to. I just got to figure out where I need to get back in and like what specific issue I need to continue on. So, what's that for you?
It's a pass.
It's a pass.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pass for me. I mean, I'll probably end up reading because this is what part 4 of this arc right here. So I'll probably end up reading the arc, but there's nothing in particular that makes me want to like rush to get this. Because I mean, I have like a bunch of the Stan Lee memorial books as well, but there's nothing. Yeah, I mean,
like I'm down to pick up a copy myself just out the interest of the book itself.
Yeah,
but since there's nothing in particular that's really setting it for this uptick in resale, in my opinion, it's not drawing me to be like, yeah, I gotta go for this.
Yeah,
so I'm definitely gonna wait it out and see what happens.
I am in no way enticed to purchase this book for anything over retail price.
Yeah, like if it was like $5, I'd be like, all right, you know, I
wouldn't even buy it for $5.
Well, no, I'm saying if it's at $5 and they're sold out, you're not gonna go for $5. I would go for $5 off of just like trying to read. If I get the other parts and it seems to be an interesting story, I do that.
That's what the trade's for.
That's fair. But then you also gotta sit there and wait. Then.
All right.
So if you're,
I'm not
cool,
jumping to get it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Okay.
You're out of focus.
So moving on to the next one, we have Vampirella Number 6. This is from 2014, the Jenny Pearson variant, and honestly, this is going for $40 to $70. I'm not the Vampirella fan, and so this is definitely a pass for me. I feel like it's mainly because of the similarity of when one of the episodes when we were discussing Warrior Nun, where it's just like how they kind of market the character. It's just not my style of thing. But then watch, they make a series or something, and I'm gonna probably like love it, because when Warrior Nun came out, I was like, oh, I was sold. It's nothing, it wasn't portrayed the same way that the cover arts were. So clearly there's a certain market for it. I'm not the market for Vampirella, so this is a pass on me.
I'm also not the market for Vampirella. It's a pass. I do love the cover. The cover is really good.
Yeah, this one actually isn't that bad. This actually doesn't even fall into that category that I was even referring to. So that's the interesting part. But because it's strictly for the cover, which is what, and this is for that audience, I'm not that audience. So I'm just gonna admit that and just be like, nah.
I'd get this on a shirt. Like, I'd wear a shirt of this. Probably wouldn't buy the book. Wait, how much is it going for?
40 to 70.
Yeah, no, a shirt would be cheaper.
Yeah.
Buying a shirt.
So, moving on to the next book, we have Scooby Doo, Where Are You Number 1. This might be kind of funny, but this is actually a book I've been searching for. Not like on some, I gotta have it. But if I ever just came across it, like I was like, this is like one of those things, like if I'm ever like a flea market or whatever, or a secondhand place, I'd just kind of like search for it and see if it's there. I do that with like this or the old Disney stuff and whatnot, because they, the gold key thing made a lot of those books. So.
Who's coughing now?
Look at me now. But yeah. So it's just, yeah, I don't know what this, what the current price is. Probably gonna be something pretty pricey. If you find it in high grade, of course, and that's even, you can even find it in high grade. So I can't tell you what the actual price is, but this was on the CBSI list where they didn't list a price. But it's not a must for me, so it's a pass. But like if I like saw it and found it for like $200-$300, I'd be cool with that if it was in decent condition.
Yeah, nah, it's a pass for me. Smooth pass, like a cool pass. Like leave me alone.
I mean, we already discussed that you don't mess with
I don't.
the old stuff. Like, what's wrong with this guy? Like,
I have
this
an
guy
issue
doesn't like
with
Thundercats, Scooby Doo. He's a pup named Scooby Doo.
Yeah, a pup named Scooby Doo, Tom and Jerry kids, freaking Tiny Toons. That's
bro.
where I'm at.
How do I even know this
90s guy? Baby, Animaniacs, Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo.
Okay, now like I feel like you're not even listing things that are even in that same realm anymore.
Why? Some of those are Hanna-Barbera.
I see what you're doing there. Okay, fair enough. Hanna-Barbera, which I did not even know existed until like last week.
Yeah. Take that.
So this next one is going to be Department of Truth number 1. This is the Weatherdale Edera 1 in 100 variant. So
I should probably transition to what the book looks like. There we go. Had it on Scooby Doo for a little too long there.
Like Scooby Doo.
I mean,
not that Scooby Doo.
I told you, a pup named Scooby Doo. What's new, Scooby Doo? Scooby Doo with Freddie Prinze Jr. I'm out here. But don't give me the old. Actually, you know what? I kind of bang with the Scooby Doo Harlem Globetrotter episodes from the past. But that's like about it because the Harlem Globetrotters were there.
You basic buddy.
Hey man, I like the Harlem Globetrotters.
I mean, I'm not really hate, but I'm just saying, like if like these episodes were music, you just pick the radio song.
Good. Okay.
All right.
Most of the world, Brandon. Most of the world is going to pick the radio song.
That's cool. Do you? See how far that gets you.
Pretty far.
All right, so yeah, so we have this 1 in 100 variant, and
Hold on, I'm gonna do something that may affect everything real quick.
It
Keep
might
talking.
Just destroy everything.
Yeah, it might.
It's up right now. What exactly are you about to do?
Mind your business.
So it's currently going for $100. Now, this is one of those things where it's a number one for a series that people are kind of getting into reading. So I can't tell you off the bat if it's a good read or not because I have not read it. But
just straight independent comics that we are just missing out on.
Yeah. And they've been killing it for the past several years now. So
yeah. And this is James Tynion, right?
Yes. So it should be pretty solid. Like,
look, any book with ominous font like this, I apparently have to read. Is what I'm getting.
Yeah. So I'm going off of that I would like want to be like yeah, but like I just don't know. Because sometimes, some good artists, they just have bad moments and it's not. But at the same time, there's a little bit of hype around it a bit. So there's got to be something to it, is what I got to get to. It's a ratio 1 in 100, but is this going to be necessarily that kind of story that catches on? Not exactly sure. I'm not going to go out of the way to pay $100 for it because it doesn't meet my criteria of that $40 to $50 range. So it is a smooth pass for me. But with it being an independent book through Image, if I had it, I'd stash it.
Oh, this just came out.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say something crazy. Well, seeing the political imagery on the image page, I'd probably, yeah, that's really interesting. The main cover is so different. I'd probably, cop just to hold for like if it gets optioned for a TV show or movie.
And that's what I'm saying. So like if I had the opportunity to get it, I'd get it.
Yeah.
I think it's like, when you got a good writer attached to something on top of a good story, and its image, and a lot of the stuff is kind of being eyed at because these streaming platforms want to keep up with the ones that already own the superhero stuff. It has a lot of potential, and if you got that 1 in 100 ratio where you're sitting kind of high on the wanted list, so but because it's above my pay area for a secondary market, especially for something that I can only say this strictly for the cover because it's that 100 ratio, I'd have to pass on it.
Yeah, I'd pass on this one and buy the regular cover for cover price.
That's fair.
Maybe 2, read 1, hold 1.
Alright. So this next one is actually one that we have had before, but I let it slide because it's been such a nice gap since then. It's not like it's been reoccurring.
No, I'll never forgive you. Pass.
This is still a stash for me. I'm pretty sure I said stash last time.
I don't know what I said last time, but it's pass now because we're passing on it. How dare you have something twice? What type of monster are you?
But Strange Academy #1. So this was, I'm pretty sure this was a stash for me last time because I was like, there's so many characters, new characters involved in it, and they're attached to having parents of other superheroes that have been around for quite some time. So with that being said, I think kind of makes it a stash for me. It's got potential.
It's a cash for me.
Might need a sponsor.
So I don't know how much it is right now. I'm in the blue. I'm in the dark.
Oh, my bad. So $30 to $50.
Yeah, nah. Pass. Leave me alone. Next.
All right. So up next, we got Shang-Chi #1 Dyke Ryan variant. So
yeah, ask a real question. What's the computer for?
Just in case there's anything I leave out that I didn't put in notes. So like, for example, this is selling as much as the 1 in 50 Bartell variant.
It just felt weird if you're looking at the phone instead of the computer. I was confused.
Oh no, so this is just basically what I'm doing. You're asking a lot of questions.
I'm asking every question.
Asking a lot.
All right. Man, I'm focused on eye lines.
But basically, this one is, I guess, gaining some kind of steam because Shang-Chi's sister is on the cover.
Now say that 5 times real fast.
Shang-Chi's sister on the cover. Shang-Chi's sister on the cover.
No, just Shang-Chi's sister.
Shang-Chi's sister.
All right, you got it wrong first time. Cool.
Shang-Chi's sister.
I said fast. I can't do it.
Don't care anymore.
I probably can't even do Shang-Chi 5 times real fast. Shang-Chi. Yeah. It just...
This public display of embarrassment is enough. I'm done.
Hey man, just look at it. Look, you're not even correctly in frame right now for me. So just know that I feel bad.
John Travolta.
Like you, I think we're a little too far. I'm messing everything up this week. No, the other way. You're in the middle instead of in the corner. This is a personal
corner
thing.
Where?
No one cares.
The corner here?
No. in the frame. You're in the middle of the frame, but you're supposed to be on the left side of the frame. Look, it's not important. I'm wasting time. The finals is happening today. Let's go. Shang-Chi.
Leave a thumbs down in the comments for Shahir.
Ain't nobody in the comments right now. Not even my sister.
So
where is everyone? We've been gone too long. They thought we did.
I mean, no one sent a search party.
That's not true.
Who sent a search party?
Joe came looking.
Was that a search party?
I mean, something like it.
I mean, I guess it's fair if it's a one-man search party.
He got a response.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Thank you, Joel. I technically could have been dead.
He didn't even tell me.
Yeah, I didn't tell anybody because I was in so much pain. I slept in the reclining chair for a whole week. Like, I could barely go anywhere. So leaving the house was not an option. If the place caught on fire, it's a wrap for me, or it was a wrap for me. Not anymore. But so next one we have Miss Marvel number 12. This is the Joel Jones 1 in 25 variant.
Whoa! Did we just skip Shang-Chi entirely?
Oh, I didn't say my bad. They didn't give a price on this one, so I'm not exactly sure. But if it falls into that range, I'd rather it be her first appearance than because she's on the cover. So this would have to be a pass for me. But if there's like some key event and then you have that of her being on the cover, that's like an appearance right there, that'd be cool.
The lowest I'm seeing it for right now is $21.95.
Okay, so that's not that bad. But once again, is there anything important that's happened in it?
I don't know. It's a number one. Hey, you know how people like those number ones in the future. I'm a stash it if I could find it, just because.
I'm gonna pass. Watch down the road when this comes to bite me in the butt.
I mean, I'm not gonna actually buy it, so we're gonna bite both of us in the butt.
No. Just off of the statement, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not gonna get it regardless.
Gotcha.
So it's a stash for you. It's a pass for me. Got it. So, yeah. So we're on the Miss Marvel 12. This one kind of hurts me because I was literally looking at this about, I want to say 4 weeks ago, because I was kind of like, oh, you know, Miss Marvel's got this stuff coming up, and I wonder what the Red Widow, you know, variant cover was going for, because it's the same book. It's not the same book. It came out the same year.
No.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. I bet to tell you that, but you were asleep.
Well, so when I was looking for it, I came across this book, and so I thought it was the same book, because I was like, okay, well then how many books did they drop in 2016? A number.
This is 2016. Your book was from 2018.
Is that really 2018?
Yeah.
Okay, this makes so much more sense.
I was confused because I was like, how is this even possible for it's like, how is this even possible for this to be here, because we weren't buying books in 2016. And then I was like, oh, okay, he just got those confused.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, 2018 was a while ago, so probably feels like it was 2016. But yeah, because I had looked and I was like, wait, this is not the same book. But then you
nah, see, this is the issue, because I mean, I got the book somewhere, so you can always just look. But it says Miss Marvel 12, on Key Collector, and then it has it under variants, and the Red Widow variant is in that.
Okay,
so it says December 16th.
Yeah,
I mean, I can go grab the book and check it, but
yeah, Key Collector's bugging on that one. So I mean, I remember when you bought it. Like we have a Keynote episode of it.
right, but we never checked the interior.
Yeah, but it had came out that same week. Like it was a new release.
No, bro, it didn't come out that week.
Did it not?
It had already been out for a minute. I was just very ahead of the curve because I was like, oh, let me see what's going on with the Miss Marvel stuff, and that's how I got that. And then it hit the list, so I was ahead of the curve. That's not it came out that same year.
No, well, I mean, yeah, it said 2018.
Let's go check.
Ah, you're ruining everything. While Brandon's gone. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know nothing. Don't talk now. You are off the mic. Why are you even over there? Is this exciting? I'm scrolling. Brandon's over there plowing through books, knocking tables. I have a camera on here, sir.
On the table?
Yes.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, where? This makes you look like you were in an earthquake. Gives us edge.
No, no one doesn't.
Makes them think we're in California.
Who's them?
Who is they? So pray that I don't mess this up. I did get this pressed.
Hey, yo, pray he messes it up.
It's just been waiting to get graded.
Let the tape hit it. Let it get hit by the tape. Come on, tape.
Okay, well, I guess that works in my favor.
Spy dick. I'm just kidding. Everyone pray for Brandon's book. Hopefully his palms are not sweaty. His knees could be weak.
No, this
and
is
his arms
December
heavy.
2016.
Okay.
So.
Alright. I stand corrected. Internet failed me. So.
But yeah, basically, I was like, all right, let me just see what other, stuff was in there. And then I was like, all right, well, let me just check, to see where the prices are going for the Red Widow variant. And I was like, oh, they've come down. I was like, oh, bet, I might consider, getting some, to flip or do some trades or some kind of thing, once, stuff for the show starts to come, start coming up. And so then I came across that, and I was mad confused because I was like, I've never seen this one before. It's not on the app. And I was like, but it's clearly says that it's come out the same year.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, all right, well, this has got to be it. But I was just like, this is mad confusing because if the Red Widow variant's 1 in 25, and this is a 1 in 25, I was like, why do they have two different 1 in 25 variants? So that kind of threw me off. And I was just like, okay, is this like one of those special store exclusive, covers or whatever? Because if you see any of the ones that were basically listed on eBay that were already graded, it just says Jones variant. And so that made it difficult. And so the one that I was watching sold September 29th this year at 11:56 a.m. for $250, and it was a 9.6 cover.
Mm-hmm.
So now all of a sudden that this is out, there are none whatsoever. Like, it's like it never even happened. Like, if I didn't do this, I would be looking at me and like, oh, where are they all at? It's crazy. So this, I think, is a really cool cover. I mess with it, but I'm gonna say this is probably where you should still be looking.
I appreciate that you said that while not looking at where you should be looking.
I literally looked in that direction. Either way,
you were looking at. I just watched it again. It's funny.
All right, but basically, this is first appearance of Red Dagger. What's up?
That's what you were doing.
Okay. But yeah, this is the first appearance of Red Dagger. With it being a ratio variant, it kind of has a little bit. On top of it, I'm just gonna be honest. Any covers that are not the regular cover are better than regular covers, so they're gonna be a lot more sought after in that aspect, just because they're just more appealing to look at.
Hey, we had this conversation in our noted conversation number 2, I believe. But we were talking about the main cover being read the most, so there being a possibility of it overtaking variants because there'd be so little of the actual cover A's available that are in 9.8 quality.
We will see. We did actually discuss. I do recall that, but we will see.
Because I think it really depends. Like like you see with the Ultimate Fallout 4, that newsstand copy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
but it has them going for 160 plus, which makes sense because, like I said, this 9.6 went for 250. They don't really specify grade pricing, so that's where we're kind of left lost.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these could have been raw copies. Some of them could have possibly been 9.8. We don't know, but we can confirm based off of the one that I was watching that a 9.6 sold for $250. We just leave it at that. So, with this, being ratio, with this having a first appearance, it would be a stash for me, and I was on the look for it. So, I think that says enough for it, for my side.
I don't know what the character is. It's a pass for me.
Okay. So, moving on to the next one, we have Savage Avengers number 12, the secret variant, from this year. So this is going for $50 to $60. Pass as well. I was not the audience of Savage Avengers. Not that they were bad, but
which is amazing because he's young Savage.
It's a cool team, but I am not the biggest Conan fan. Like, I mess with Conan, but I can't say like I am a diehard fan of Conan.
You're not a Barbary fan?
No, I'm not a barbarian.
I said Barbary fan.
Barbarian.
Barbary fan.
Barbarian.
Barbary fan.
I think we're saying the same thing.
No.
Just gotta slow it down.
Barbary fan.
Barbarian.
No.
All right.
No.
So it's a pass for you. It's a pass for me.
I want to draw this cover though. Like once I get really lit, yeah, I'm drawing this cover.
That was actually interesting. I said it's a pass for you. You did this cover.
What?
Nothing.
Next.
Ow! See, it hurts me. Next up is Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 16.
Stash.
I got it. I finally got it. Okay. So this is absolutely a stash for me.
Will that video ever come out? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we were very behind on.
maybe.
I've gotten like, I don't want to say mad amount of books, but I've gotten within a couple months. I've gotten okay for not buying a lot. It was like, yeah,
They did 2 unboxings.
whatever, man. Hate is gonna hate.
Yeah. But yeah, now we have to finish the video for this unboxing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just did the B-roll and the unboxing part.
Okay. Well, we have 9.8 copies going for about $400 to $600. And
What happened to the other 0.2 of the copies?
what?
You said you have 9.8 copies going, but what happened to the other 0.2 of the copies?
They don't exist.
Gasp.
Sometimes you just gotta let these things happen.
Stash.
So yes, it is absolutely a
Stash.
stash.
Steal Brandon's stash.
I did not pay 400 or 600. My copy's not graded, so I'm hoping for at least a 9.6. Got it raw. It's a newsstand, so I have that going for me.
I keep delaying it. Obviously, I don't know why.
You can't anymore. If I find a good one, I will link you.
Nah, don't link me. I'm poor.
You don't have you don't have an option anymore.
Yes, I do. When you don't have money. Oh man. I mean, I could not pay rent. I already told you. Like, just let me know if you're down with me not paying rent and also using your rent money to purchase it. I am all in.
Absolutely not.
All right. Well then, nah. It's a stash when I get it.
So
I'll probably purchase this book, like even if it goes up to a stupid amount of money, just because the collection. The collection.
the ratio. Nah. But
Go on it.
the reason why it's spiking right now is because of the WandaVision trailer and the scene of supposedly
Not supposedly. That's her.
it was confirmed that's her.
Yeah. I mean, she was confirmed to be playing her, so it'd be weird if she was just in the trailer, not as her.
I don't know, man.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm telling you, I don't know, man.
Okay, but now you do, and knowing is half the battle. So it's not supposed. It's just her. It's Monica Rambeau.
Allegedly. Nah. Confirmed. Illuminati. Not a lie. Xavier. T'Challa. Doctor Strange. Illuminati. Confirmed.
They never confirmed friggin' Reed Richards, right?
Conformed. Okay. But yes, so WandaVision is the reason for the spike. Don't let this be the only reason. Because it's definitely not going to be the last. If you want the book, get the book now.
Or buy it for me. It's my birthday. If it's not my birthday today, it is also my birthday. Whenever you're watching this, it's my birthday.
And he's in the club. Because it's his birthday. And he don't give a...
No,
Because it's his birthday.
I'll shut this down. No problems.
Alright, so moving on to the next one. We have Black. I have no idea or any clue about what Black is about. But it is spiking because apparently Warner Brothers acquired, the rights to it from a different studio group, Studio 8. I don't even know if Studio 8 is even really a studio, but they purchased it from something else, okay? And it's going for $30 to $40. Now it is issue 1, so that's great. It's got a lot of black and white stuff going on with it, so you can imagine some dirty covers. All that white on the cover. Lots of things can happen. I learned that easily from the Run the Jewels, Rocket Raccoon, and Howard the Duck cover that I got the black and white version of. Really love that cover, but yeah, that cover didn't make it, and I barely even did anything with it. Like, I just had it and touch it, and things happen. So you can just imagine that this issue or is going to run into some problems where there's not going to necessarily be a lot of high grades with it. And I think because with it sitting at that $30 to $40 price point, this will make it as a stash for me. It's got some potential, but I think also on top of that, I gotta read the story first before I actually really settle in on actually purchasing it or get an idea with the story. So, but there's clearly something decent about it that Warner Brothers wants it. They're looking to potentially do something with it, so I will definitely be looking into it.
It's black, so it's a stash.
Okay. Alright, so now we're going to move into the cover price list. And then after that, we will have the key collector list, which is going to be very short. So we're starting the cover price list with Cyberpunk 2077, the Trauma Team #1, which is going for $20. I mess with this cover. I think we will look back, and this might actually be something to kind of consider for multiple reasons. One, I think that Cyberpunk itself, the game, is going to be a solid game. And then on top of that, we have this book, which is connected to the game. So this is probably giving you more information, backstory, into stuff that you're not going to get inside the actual gameplay. And it has Keanu Reeves attached to it.
I missed this. My bad. Going back to the previous book, Black. Yeah, no. Yeah, I remember. I remember this book now.
You read it?
I didn't read it though.
Oh, okay.
But Kyrie Randolph. I'm sorry. Kyrie Randolph did a panel, and he was talking about all of the books that they were working on and everything. And then this is I don't think he wrote this one. Yeah, no. This is Kwanzaa Osayefo and Tim Smith. Mm-hmm. But he did the cover of it, and the premise of the whole book is that black people are the only people in the world with superpowers. So yeah,
that's what this is about.
That's what Black was about.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay,
it's a stash.
Okay. Well, I had it as a stash, so
yeah.
No, I'm not. That didn't, change it for me. So
it'd be weird if it did. Oh, now that I know, pass. Cyberpunk, on the other hand, pass.
It'd be a stash for me. Once again, sometimes you just gotta follow the money trail. You know who that trail is? Keanu Reeves.
He makes a lot of movies that don't make money.
That's very true. But I'm sticking to what I said, and I said it for a reason.
Next.
Up next we have Miss Marvel 13 from 2015. 2015. Alright, and this is the first appearance of Cameron. Currently going for $25.
I don't know who Cameron is.
I don't either.
So, you know what? $25. It's not prohibitively expensive. So,
not at all.
You know what? Stash. Why not?
Yeah, and I was definitely about to say that. I was like, I'd consider it. But I think with like something like say the Miss Marvel 12 for 2016, if it wasn't for Avengers or Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers, the series, Red Widow shows up in that issue of for the storyline with Blade's return, or Blade, join the Avengers and everything. And they made that character seem pretty badass. So then I was like, oh, this character is actually pretty hard. So it's gonna be the same for me. I would stash.
I mean, probably not now. Honestly.
Yeah, I can agree with that. You're saying like to wait it out a little bit and see if things die down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like that might be kind of hard now because we did get this announcement of who's gonna play Miss Marvel, which is kind of interesting itself because she kind of deleted her Instagram profile. So I guess they're probably working out PR work for her. But I'm pretty sure they're going to start putting out a little bit more stuff, and as we start getting more stuff, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, nah, I'm a camera not doing it for me. Pause. I just looked him up. I might. What's next?
Up next, we have X-Men 12 from this year, and this is the first appearance of the High Summoner, going for 19.
So not the first appearance of Juggernaut.
No.
Okay.
Definitely put 2020 on there.
I'm just making sure.
Don't know why you would be confused.
I'm joking, man.
I know, but I'm saying
because
the joke's on you.
No, because there's another book on here that would make me think that. Well, you know what? We're done. I'm done.
Good.
Closing everything.
I mess with this cover.
This cover is cool. How much is it going for?
$19. I'd
buy it.
I think so. Yes. You see this black cover, and it's hard. Like, I don't think it. There's nothing about it that does not say buy. The price is right, Bob. The cover is black, Bob. The cover is hard, Bob.
Maybe on the cover looks like he could be a Metalocalypse. But other than that, yeah, I mess with Metalocalypse, so I'm cool with it.
He's Omega Red's emo brother. He's in a band.
He's definitely in a band.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Those are like legit some of his band members in the background. Alright. So yes, this is a stash for me. But I don't have it, so I'm gonna be searching for a nice price on it.
I'll stash it.
We're gonna go on to this next one, which is make sure I'm saying this right. Arana.
Did you just try to roll that R? Arana. Probably.
The Heart of the Spider, first solo series. Okay. Her first appearance was something I was looking for a long time ago. I actually did find it at Barbarian, but I had passed on it because I don't think the condition was necessarily calling for the price at the time, but definitely regret that now.
Right. Hey, you put issue 2 on there. Was there a reason?
Issue 2?
Yeah.
Put it up real quick.
Huh?
Put it up real quick.
I don't have it. I didn't put a copy of it because it wasn't in the notes. Hold on. I'll get it for you. But there's a variant of this, right?
Yeah, there's a variant. So this is the regular one and the variant. I honestly don't like either one of them. I mean, I can say I don't really care for either one of them. So I guess that's basically the same thing. I think you can't go wrong going for, first solo series. But I think at the same time, yeah. So that's the variant right there.
Oh, never mind. I'm moving. It was just the variant.
Yeah. But I feel like people should probably keep an eye on that second appearance.
It was another book that you put the second one of that wasn't on the list. It's the next book.
So then, yeah, that's probably the second appearance that I'm referring to. She's upside down, pretty dark cover for the most part. It's in black. She's in the city. It's gotta be. I couldn't imagine putting anything else out there.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the second appearance. So that would tie into what I was gonna say about. Yeah. So
you gotta tell me these things.
So this is my thing with her. Does she have potential? Absolutely. Is this the time? I think people might be kind of getting ahead of themselves right now, and it's going to be really determined on like news that we get as far as I guess the Into the Spider-Verse stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't quite gotten there yet. So I think if you wait a little bit, this may potentially die down, and you can get it a little bit cheaper because people will probably forget these things happen. And your better go-to is probably for the actual first appearance or the second appearance. But if you get this, you're not losing really, because I think it is still fairly important because these first solo series issues, they do tend to pick up steam. People still want them, so
as you tell by Miles Morales right now.
Or Spider-Gwen. So these spider characters, it works for them. So that is, if I had it, stash.
How much did you say it was again?
$19. So it's not a crazy price.
I'll stash it.
Yeah.
I don't like any of these covers either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't. So cover's definitely not appealing. Neither one of them for me. I like the Fantasy 15 covers though.
I'd probably get.
I mean, not Fantasy 15, the Amazing Fantasy covers.
Yeah. I'd probably get this one over the other one though. But like.
Wait, which one?
The one that's up right now, the variant.
Yeah. So like that blue spider tattoo. Is that it? That's kind of what attracts me to it. And then you can see like the glove and everything like that.
The glove and just the face. Actually, it's not even what attracts me to this because I mean I don't really like it. But the other one, like the text placement, I hate the whatever the Marvel Next stamp. I hate. Yeah, I just hate that. Yeah. This is nah. I don't like this at all. It looks like a Nickelback song is gonna play in the background of this cover.
No, you didn't just say that. All right.
But next, speaking of
Amazing Fantasy number 1. So this is her very first appearance. So since this is cover price, they have top weekly sales for this book going for $460.
Ew.
So I'm pretty sure these are.
I really like this cover though.
Yeah. And this is when I first saw this cover, like when I was like searching. This was what, probably about 2 years ago, maybe 2.5, something like that. I was like, oh, this cover's hard. So definitely was looking into it, and so even her second appearance, the cover is hard. So I mess with both of them. I definitely think that she's a character that has potential. Wish I had picked it up earlier, but it wasn't a priority on my list. Still isn't a priority on my list. Like if I don't ever cop this book, I'm not hurting. But it would be nice to have it because it was one that I actually legit wanted, like before Spec blew up on it. So I am not paying $460 for a 9.8. Just putting that out there. I would definitely shop around. I think we have a situation where you can possibly get a decent copy if you just wait it out, like I said. It's specking and spiking right now, but this is gonna die down like it did last time because it's not like this is the first time where she's been on the list.
Broke this chair.
So you can get it. This would be a stash for me.
Stash.
But we'll see what happens. I'm definitely getting a raw copy. Just putting that out.
Someone buy me a new chair.
And you got that second
yes,
appearance cover.
There it is. Whoop, there it is.
So yeah, as you can see, second appearance cover, pretty hard as well. And people just can't be sleeping on these second appearances, you know. These are gonna be always the other run to when once all the first appearances start getting a little bit out of control. And it's a hardcover. Like I mess with this. You know, if I come across this for just the cover alone, and it's like $3, $5, whatever, I'd pick it up.
$35.
$35, yeah. That's how hard I'm going. Let's see. Okay, so next we have Amazing Spider-Man 365, which is the first appearance of Spider-Man 2099.
Me trying to find this one. There we go. Transition.
So they have top weekly sales for this book going at $214. This one's one that always interests me because I feel like it's hard to go anywhere without finding this book. Maybe a little bit more now because all of a sudden like people know that people want it, and so they're just being bought up. But well before then, it's hard to not do. And I feel like even still now, even with people still buying it up, there's still so many of them that people really don't even care for the most part. So you can still do that.
Yeah. This you know what, it's a pass for me.
I mean, I already have it in its stash, so that's it. But like I'm not like, I wouldn't go secondary market trying to buy this book.
Yeah, I'm not going out of my way to try to buy it. I've seen it so many times. I mean, I guess it's a stash. It's a stash, but I don't.
It's a stash if you can get it for the right price.
It's a stash, but I don't care about it.
That's fair.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to have it. Like if you're gonna, it's a stash to cash. Let's say that.
I mean,
in my opinion,
I'm gonna have one, and I just kind of want it for the PC. But like, if someone's like, "Yeah, I'm about to give you $214 for it," I'll be like, "Oh yeah, bet."
Like, I don't care about I prefer to have the Spider-Man 2099 cover, and that might just be because he's on it. But yeah, I just prefer to have the 20. Like between these two covers, that's what I prefer.
Okay. Up next is Still Water number 1.
Still water.
Drink water.
If it was still water, it'd be weird. Drink water as I drink Powerade.
Absolutely.
There's water in this stuff.
This book is currently going for $13, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't know anything about it. I don't know the writer either, so can't really say much on it. It's one of those number 1s, independent comic, and when usually you have that happen, you kind of just spec on it, I guess, or you read it and enjoy it. Either one. I haven't read it, so I can't recommend it to you and be like, oh yeah, this is a solid story. I haven't heard anything because nobody that I know of, that I'm aware of, is currently reading this. So got that going on, and because it's a issue 1, that means that it's got, of course, first appearances attached to it, and it's independent Image Comics, so you have that spec potential for it. So I would say with those things on attached to it, kind of makes it something that you want to kind of keep your eye on. Price is not bad, $13 right now. Is it worth it? Hard to say, but if you want to get on the wagon now before things start taking off a little bit more, go for it.
Yeah, it's a stash for me.
It is.
Yeah, just because of the same thing I said about the other the Department of Truth. Like, it just came out. If the price is right, you might as well get it. It just came out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So it's got more going for it than it going against it. So I could mess with it. It's just I don't know the story. I didn't read anything, backstory wise or anything like that. I just
read about it.
So Shorty got potential. You could be its sponsor.
For a comic, the covers. I would also wear this on a shirt.
Oh yeah, nah, I like this cover.
Colors, cool. Yeah.
So stash.
Yeah,
stash. All right.
Brendan. Listen to me, Brendan.
Autonomal is
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Huh?
I said that's how you say it.
Autumnal.
I think it's just autumnal.
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 Automobile. Rolling.
Yeah, it's autumnal.
Autumnal?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just
of characteristics of or occurring in autumn.
I butchered that. And that's what it is. And we're just going to let it go. Because that's what it is. So, this is issue 1. $25. I mess with the cover. I like the texture and the colors, so has that going for me. And it pretty much falls in around the same category as like what we were just saying.
Yeah, probably buy it.
So we have the stash.
This is stash.
Sounds stupid, but it is what it is, guys. Don't let us explain ourselves. Was that clicking sound supposed to happen?
Where did it come from?
I don't know. I don't know if like the camera makes a sound.
Nah, it didn't come from the camera.
Well, something is here. If you see a ghost in the camera, leave a comment. Alright, so now we're going to move on to this short key collector list. Because there's a lot of repeating stuff, and we didn't feel like that was necessary for you guys to sit around with.
So no, before we go, the writer of it is Daniel Kraus, who wrote The Shape of Water and Troll Hunters.
Oh.
So that sounds like a reason to stash.
I can agree to that.
Also, I never transitioned. This is the book. I apologize, guys. I was doing research because I didn't do it before. Take a look at this cover. If you see it, stash it. All right, shortlist.
So this is consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. So we got 5 books. Yeah, let me just look at that cover real quick because I really like it. All right.
You mean this next cover, which is automatically a stash, and like we're never gonna be able to buy it?
I mean, don't ever say never. I might have to trade
Goody's
a couple
never
of
say
things.
never, but yeah, you know.
Might have to trade a few things.
Like a kidney.
Sell a few things.
Like a kidney.
Start trapping.
Kidneys.
Not mine.
Obviously not. It'd be weird if you were selling just your kidney. Hey, I got these 2 kidneys. I'm on permanent dialysis, but like if you want these kidneys, buy me this book.
What if that was like your superhero power?
That you're gonna regenerate kidneys?
You used to regenerate your organs in general. You know how many lives you would save?
A lot, but does it hurt?
Nah.
So you're like Gecko.
Yeah.
Why, man? Save lives? I mean, but they would also have to have your blood type, so they'd save everybody with your blood type's life.
Well, you better hope that you were the O.
True.
Yeah. So we got X-Men number 1. Got a
Stash.
6 point.
How not? If anybody says pass, like, just immediately punch them in the face. But do not punch Rick Moranis in the face. That is awful.
Yo, that's messed up.
Why would you do that?
No, that actually happened, guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was kind of upsetting. No, I can't even say kind of, like, it was upsetting.
Yeah, like, even if he walks past me and he's like, yo, X-Men number 1 is definitely a pass, like, don't punch him in the face. That's Rick Moranis.
Like, Ryan Reynolds is about to get him back into civilization. May actually potentially start acting again. Looking back for his return. But yeah, so
Stash.
We have a 6.0 that sold for $15,600.
Oh, that's nothing. That's light work.
Light work?
Yeah.
Well, then we have that 1.5 that sold for $3,750.
Oh no, I'm buying that $15,000 Jane. 6.0. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
I don't know if and when I will get this. It's probably something I should have did 4 years ago.
Something I should have done in the 60s.
You weren't there.
What do you mean? I'm turned up because I grew up in the 60s.
That's Nipsey Hussle. That's what you're saying you are?
No. Do you think
this conversation is over?
So you think other people weren't born in the 60s?
What you're quoting is a person that's no longer with us.
I mean, I'm just saying where
you didn't
I'm
live his life. You're not from there.
How do you know?
Because I know.
No, you don't.
You know what? We're moving on.
It's a stash.
It is a stash. Alright, so this next one is a book that I'm not familiar with at all, but I am understanding. This is the Hero Trade. I guess this is number 1. I'm taking. Currently selling at average sales of $700, but I'm understanding why there's a premium on this book, and that's because there's 250 copies. So limited, very limited, scarce. It's absolutely scarce. So I can get that. I don't know the story. I don't know the artist. I don't know the writer, but I do, based off of what I was reading, they have some pretty solid writers and artists that are involved with this project. And so I feel like with something like that, you already know that you're going to get a good product. And then on top of that, because of it being such like an indie style thing, that we know what's going to come along, that has the potential to come along with it, which is, the ability to get picked up for major film or, small screen situation. So, am I going to go pay $700 for this? No, because I'm not attached. Like, maybe if I knew the artists and the writers and stuff like that, I'd actually have some kind of connection with it. It would make me like want to get it, because like if Jim Lee's working on some stuff, I'm gonna be like, oh hell yeah, I'm about to go check out some Jim Lee stuff. But I can't do that with this, and so that's why it's a pass for me. But if you happen to have it, I would stash it. It's a pretty nice book to have in the collection, with it being as limited and as scarce as it is. And then on top of it, it has potential. So that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, along those lines, I would say, yeah, if you have it, stash it. If you don't, yeah, I'm a pass.
Yeah.
It's and then I mean, actually, no, I mean, like, all right, so even if you don't have it, if you like the artist, like if you like the cover artist, or if you like the writer, then you can You can stash it like this. This is giving me Black Boy 5 vibes.
Yeah, no. Okay, I can see where you're going with that. And then it's like, yeah, if you're really into this work with the whole thing, or maybe a couple of things, maybe you know the people that are involved or familiar with the people involved, I definitely go for it. But I don't have that kind of attachment with it.
Yeah.
There's not that thing that's really truly attracting me to it, other than it being like, because it's 250 copies. I'm like, oh man, that's a scarce book. You know what I mean? And that's like, you want to have something like that in your collection. It's cool. Nice to say, oh yeah, I got this book that was only 250 copies. The Black Boy Fly, only 100 copies made. You know what I mean? So it's kind of nice to be able to be like, yeah, I got this, scarce, sought after book. Because clearly, hitting $700 is gonna be sought after.
Yeah.
On top of it being limited, so there's going to be a market for it regardless.
So yeah, I would say that you have to basically, yeah, like don't buy it right now, play it out and see what happens to it, because like even with Black Boy Fly, like the way that you came up on Black Boy Fly, I mean, it was a year, 2 years after it came out.
Came out in 2017. I got it
2018, the end of 2018. So like a year and a half ish.
Did I get it? I think hold on, let's check.
It came out in 2000.
I have it pulled up right now. I got it. Yeah, December 10th, 2018 is when I got it.
Yeah. So
I paid $450 for two books.
Turned out to be 2 copies in a poster.
Turned out to be 2 copies of the book, guys.
So like, and then those books are also, I mean, they're both 9.8s, and those books are both selling for a good amount of money, like graded
at least 1,000.
Yeah, so if you can find a copy or 2 copies for like $500, then I'll definitely buy it, because we'll see where the books end up going.
Right, and I mean, we don't plan on selling our Black Boy Fly issues, but there's stuff like that where you can see the potential in it and whatever it is. Like, if you can rationalize it enough, because the book is selling at high prices and there's nothing really attached to it. It was a preview issue, literally the only issue where you can legit read it. Only 100 copies.
Yeah.
And so, but people want it because of the artwork. Not so much what's inside is story wise. But I read the story and the story was pretty damn good.
Right.
So once he figures out whatever it is that he's doing over there, and I would really love to know, because I kept trying to ask him on like live chats and he kind of just did not respond. I think they're definitely going to have something. I think a lot of comic book readers will be attracted to his series as well, because he has Shajad Shah doing the interior artwork, which was really dope. I don't think he's gonna be having Max working on anything, because Max said he was done with that, because he's doing his own artwork stuff and everything. So, but like you were saying, it's giving you those kind of vibes. If this turns out to be something similar like that, which is kind of works a little bit more, because it is more strictly comic book based. Maybe it even gets like a cult following or something like that. Could definitely see this being a long-term hold. And like I said, it's most definitely going to have some kind of market regardless. So it'll be interesting to see, like how long it takes for this book to hit $2,000.
Wow.
What's up?
So this joint was limited, but they had it at Big Planet and Dollar Club.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Somebody came up.
They had copies?
Yeah.
Like copies?
Mm-hmm.
So there's more than 250.
No. So,
or they, out of the 250, they had some at Big Planet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so shout outs to you if you came up on those.
Cause yeah, this is a store right here. They have like at least 5 copies right here. Interesting. Pull up right now, find out.
But yeah, no, that's cool. I could get down with that. At least they actually made it available to actual shops and stuff for people to get instead of it being like some online thing where you had to compete with people using bots or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's what's up. I respect it.
I guess it was a secret, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, it's us." And they're like, "Oh okay."
Yeah, so then it's for the people that are in the know that legit want it.
Yeah, not me. So
yeah, so
if that's you. Go ahead.
Stash that.
Yeah. Next.
Or cash it if you don't want it.
Next. The playoffs is about to start.
So next up we have Avengers number 8. So this is Kang the Conqueror, guys. I'm not even gonna mess around with this. So
were you gonna say the first appearance of Iron Lad?
No. I was gonna say the first appearance of Nathaniel Richards, but then I was just like, "Wow, what's the point?" But of course, spiking because Kang the Conqueror is supposed to be
the villain in Ant-Man.
Villain in Ant-Man
3, or Ant-Man and the Wasp 2, or whatever they decide to call it.
So, out of the classic. It's a stash.
Ant-Man, the Wasp, and Ghost. The Ghost is back? Yeah.
So, stash?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an old Avengers book.
Right.
I could have bought this.
But I mean, you might not mess with Kang, the same way I don't mess with Namor, so I don't know who you have a gripe with in the Marvel universe.
I'll tell you what, I don't have a gripe with money. If you saw for the first appearance of Namor, and they were like, "Yo, I'll give this to you for $13," you mean you wouldn't buy it and flip it immediately?
Yeah, but we were just discussing a stash.
Okay, yeah, but I mean.
But yeah, yes. The answer to your question, yes.
I would stash it. If somebody was like, "Yo, this is my comic book collection," and it had the first appearance of Namor, and I hated Namor, it's still staying in the collection.
Like, oh yeah, that old thing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right, so we both agree it's a stash.
Of course. I have no idea what's going on, but
last two. Which we have Amazing Spider-Man 299, but specifically a 9.8 newsstand copy that sold for $1,918.
Pretend like the copy that you're seeing is a newsstand copy.
So the actual copy that you guys are going to be viewing is my copy that actually sold for $175.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Nah, I changed the picture.
You changed the picture to what?
It's the one I have on screen.
Okay.
The one you gave me was too small.
Okay, well, try it. But yeah, no, I recently sold my copy for $175. Not what I paid for it. I actually legit got let's see. I actually got that copy. So I got $298, $299, and $315 all together for $127.50. So I sold $299 for $175, the $298 for about $150, and then the $315 for I think about $45 to $50.
Was yours newsstand?
Oh, yes, it was a newsstand. Which is why, once I saw this, I was like, "Oh, that's probably why." Someone went ahead and picked it up. So people are out there searching for it.
It's a pass for me.
I mean, I already sold it. So I like the book. I really do like the book. after having it, and when you have that McFarlane artwork, so that's cool. But what I really like is that appearance page of Venom. Like that's where I really appreciate the book. So, but my preference for the Venom stash for me is gonna be that 300.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I let it go, because I'm in search to potentially get like a 300 at some point. But I still like the book. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but probably, it's just like, this is Brandon's book.
Is it actually gonna show up?
This is the one he sold. This one right here.
You can't even see it yet. Did you actually put it up?
Yeah.
That's still not even showing up over here.
These things like that.
Oh, now everyone sees my
Yeah, so if you want to buy books, just go to that user, that seller. But also, nah, it's cool.
Yeah, you guys probably won't even mess with my pricing anyways, but I have my reasons why I list what I list for what it is. Like, I don't always necessarily move off of what the current market is
the
going.
market tells me. I tell myself.
Cause like, if I feel like it should be cheaper, I'm
Thug
gonna put
life.
it cheaper.
No, I'm writing. I'm Tupacing over here.
All right, so let's get to this last one.
Last one,
which is Edge of the Spider-Verse 2, the land variant, the 1 in 25 land variant. No, say of what the grade was, but I'm just gonna go under the suspicion that it was a 9.8 and selling for $6,750.
Sheesh. Remember when these were going for like $2?
It's definitely moving on up. I was actually trying to get this after I got I looked into trying to get this after I got the Ultimate Fallout 4, because I was like, oh, this is probably gonna be the next move.
Nah, it was already too late. Remember?
What do you mean it was already too late? No, this didn't start moving until then. This wasn't moving around that same time.
No, I mean like, all right. So how much would you try to pay?
I think it was like 3,000.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, that's correct. I
like low 3,000, like 3,000.
I thought you were trying to get. I thought you were trying to get it for the same price that you paid for the Ultimate Fallout.
Oh no. That was luck.
Yeah,
that was luck. So
I was like, yeah, I remember because when we were looking at this like 2 years ago, it was like, oh, okay, the regular copy was going for like 400, and this joint was going for like 2,000. I was like, yeah, that's already too much money.
But when I say 3,000, I was also looking at Stanley signature copies. So that's why they were already at that price point. So I was like, oh, I can go ahead and rationalize it. All right, that's cool for now.
Still not. Pass.
It's a stash for me. It's been a stash.
Hard pass.
Stash.
I poo on this. Brandon knows my reasons, but I won't say them out loud. I'm joking. But yeah, nah, I don't even really like this cover.
I like it.
It's a pass for me.
It is what it is. But that will do it for us, folks. That is the end.
Why are you talking to me when you're talking to the folks?
I looked over and I said, that is it for us, folks. It's the end. And then I looked at you.
Don't ever look at me when you're addressing
I'm looking
them.
at you right now.
No.
What's up?
Don't do it. You look weird. I don't like it.
But that'll be it. And it's time to watch The Boys. It's Friday.
No, it's not. The NBA Finals are on. I'm ready to go watch The Boys on his computer or on his phone. I am watching LeBron James and Anthony Davis get a dub.
You can't confirm that.
Laker Nation. Oh yeah, I can.
We'll see.
Hey, put any of those books on it.
No, this.
I will.
You don't have. No,
I will put that Black Boy Fly.
I don't care.
I will put that.
I don't care.
No. You don't have to put anything down. I will put the Black Boy Fly.
No.
All right, fine. Okay, cool.
I gave this as a gift. It's done.
All right,
it's done.
I will put the Moon Knight.
So if they don't, wait, is this the dub or the winning?
That's the same thing.
Okay. So they don't win. I come up on a Moon Knight.
Yes. Barring injury to LeBron James or Anthony Davis.
Wait, what?
If they get injured and lose, no deal.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. You guys heard it live.
Live and direct. But yeah, that's it.
That's it, guys. So if you like what you watched today, be sure to like, subscribe.
It's actually not it. Sorry. Cut you off. Hey guys, just to let you know, yeah, I'm probably gonna drop these unboxings and other videos that we have next week and the weeks coming. So you're gonna get a little bit more videos from us. And then the last episode of The Boys is next week, so we'll probably the week after do a full reaction review of the series, because we did not do it for Umbrella Academy or Doom Patrol like we said we were.
We didn't even finish Doom Patrol.
Exactly. So yeah,
we did finish Umbrella Academy.
We'll do it.
We definitely did not do it. But I feel like at the same time, do you guys actually even enjoy us doing that stuff? Like, I feel like we're gonna do it regardless, but it would be nice to know, because I don't know if anybody really watches that stuff.
So I mean, we get as many views as this gets.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I'm cool with that. As long as somebody's out there watching and they actually are like, oh, I find this entertaining. That's the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
But also, I said that we wouldn't even do it, and you were like, no, we will. So now you changed it. All right, we ain't gonna do it anymore. I changed my mind now. We've both switched. All right.
I don't remember.
Comment down below if you want us to review The Boys season 2, and if we get no comments, then we won't do it.
And I also want to take the time to say shout outs to all the new people that we got that subscribed to us. I don't remember how many there were. It might have been like 5 or something like that. We're currently at 373, so that's cool. Did we go down? I haven't been keeping track of the numbers anymore. I kind of just been waiting until we hit like 500 and then make that celebration announcement. So,
celebration?
Yeah. Giveaway.
Okay, you said a celebration. That's like a party.
Yeah, we're about to celebrate.
Who's celebrating?
There's gonna be juice and cake.
Nah.
And some balloons, confetti.
All right. Go ahead. It's cool. Got you.
Okay.
We're gonna do a giveaway at 500. You guys obviously are the ones that like comics, so yeah. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We're here trying to make great content. Yeah. So
trying.
Help us help you. Even though you probably already have what we have. We got some stuff. We got some bangers.
And that is it.
I told you stop looking at me.
I have to hold this because of the fact that it actually does not hurt anymore. Guys, I couldn't laugh before, like all of last week, because I'd be in so much pain. and like I can actually laugh again. So this is cool. But once again, comment, like, subscribe, and as usual, keep us locked in. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace. I always forget how to end this. Guys, I said peace. He said peace. Peace, and then I go to outro. Boom.